Hey, I'm Tom from Fontaines D.C.
I'm Curly from Fontaines D.C. We're here at Redhead Records in Sydney.
The first one I picked out is Dead Skeletons. It's a single from a band called Dead Skeletons. The single is Dead Mantra. They're like an Icelandic psych rock band from a few years ago. I got shown this by our manager Trev a while ago, and it's really exciting, kind of droney, kind of weird psych tune. Really exciting single.
First thing I got was just Rolling Stones mono single. Has 4 songs on it. I Spend the Night Together, She's a Rainbow. Me and Tom do a bit of vinyl DJing, so like with this kind of stuff you can't really go wrong, you know what I mean? Like I feel like the singles collection was looking a bit thin, so kind of trying to just pick up stuff like this wherever we are, you know. But I didn't really read it until I bought it, but I think it has like some overdub vocals or something like that, so you never know what ends up happening with those things. There could be something weird or something different in it.
Next record I got was 7 by Beach House. Beach House were definitely one of my favourite bands ever, and I can't believe I don't have 7 in my record collection, to be honest. Lemon Glows on this, I think, isn't it? Class tune.
Sonic Boom produced it.
Did he? No way. Yeah. I feel like that's just a record that I definitely should have.
Continue the theme. I also have a Beach House record. This wasn't planned, this wasn't organised. But I got Beach House B-sides and Rarities. I don't know, I didn't even know this existed, but like I'm sure there's just a lot of cool stuff on it. Like,
interesting stuff, yeah.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of stuff. I'd say they write so much. They seem to write so much, like their iPod is like insane. So I'd say the stuff that doesn't make the albums is probably still up there with any other stuff, you know.
I love you, I told you I do. It's all I've ever felt, I've never felt so well.
Last record I got is Jackson C. Frank. It's self-titled. I think I came across him not too long ago. He's kind of an old kind of 60s folk artist. I think he's only put out 1 record, and I think it's one of those records that kind of went under the radar and is having a bit of, it's kind of like gained kind of like cult status recently. There's a tune on this called Milk and Honey that's absolutely amazing. Definitely check it out. It's one of those records that seems very, it's very kind of stripped back and raw, and it's really, one of those really special ones. So I'm excited to listen to it on vinyl for sure.
Of course, I have to get Nick Cave. Your Funeral, My Trial. It's definitely one of my favourite Nick Cave albums. The song Your Funeral, My Trial is amazing. We actually used it as our walk-on song for a long time there, actually. And I bought this actually already on tour and lost it somewhere, so hopefully this one makes it back home.
By the grace of God.
By the grace of God, yeah. I should just give it to Tom and then he'll
I'll look after you.
Yeah. And then the last one I got is a band. I actually don't really know that much about it. I just know a few songs from them coming up on my Spotify. That's Blonde Redhead. From what I know, it just seems like kind of shoegazy, kind of dream poppy kind of stuff, which I'm really into now. And it was produced by Steve Shelley from Sonic Youth. So Steve Shelley, I mean, anything I think that he's involved with. The guy seems to be such a good curator of music as well. I know that he reproduced all those like Lee Hazelwood records and stuff like that, so big respect for Steve Shelley. Still looking forward to listening to it.
That's it.